Hi everyone, welcome to Conversion Conversations. This is Cameron. Before I got into the match I wanted to share today in Transformers the TCG, I wanted to announce the winner of the Transformers Generations War for Cybertron Siege Deluxe Class Crosshairs. I announced the giveaway before I went on vacation. Now that I'm back, I want to show who the winner is. So here is everyone who signed up. And we're going to go ahead and pick a winner. Out of 11 entries, ran between 1 and 11, we have 10. That is Super Mr. KH. So Super Mr. KH, you have a Transformers Generations War for Cybertron Siege Deluxe Class Crosshairs coming to you. If you can reach out to me via Twitter, Reddit, Discord, Facebook, we've got the channel Facebook page. Reach out to me and I can get that on its way to you as soon as possible. Hi everyone, welcome to Conversion Conversations. This is Cameron, and I've got a new camera angle for 2020 that I'm going to be sharing. For my very first game, I kind of messed things up. I'm actually at the top here, my opponent running what looks like a heal-based cars deck below. And I've been wanting to give the Airstrike Patrol another shot for a little while, and I figured Springer would be a good match with their abilities. So it's a 4-wide Airstrike Patrol that I am running. My opponent goes first and they flip Red Alert. And I don't know that they've seen the Airstrike Patrol before, so they were just getting a little while to get used to their abilities and go ahead and swing Red Alert into Springer here. I think I had to remind him to, yeah, there it is, the tap. So he's swinging 3 Pierce 2, that does 2 damage onto Springer. So I'm guessing, I'm going to be running up against a lot of blue and some Pierce here. I go ahead and draw, flip Springer, and I'm running 4 actions in my hand right now, so I unfortunately don't have an upgrade to scrap to draw more, but I go ahead and supercharge Nightflight, flipping him, and I'm explaining the rule on Tailwind. But I'm swinging for 10 into Red Alert here. So yeah, it's right. Airstrike Patrol is aggro heavy, taking advantage of those green pips to do plenty of damage. Red Alert takes 8 here. And yeah, this is the first time I kind of got to see the Energon cubes that I'm using from above. I think, I'm learning. I want to adjust my camera angle a bit, but those Energon cube counters are super visible, which I like, just like the other counters, and I like this angle now. I think the cards and the table are a little bigger now that I don't have to fit it vertically. I can fit it horizontally. My opponent draws, flips Ratchet, plays Medic to go ahead and pump Ratchet up, and I think maybe there's something else he can use to pump. Yep, there's the second pump. Unfortunately, it doesn't, Red Alert just has too much damage. I think against a blue deck, I can see where the healing, if he could heal, 3 here and then have the safeguard ability, I can see where versus blue decks this is better. He swings 6 into Nightflight. I block 1, Nightflight takes 5, so he lives. And that's what it has impressed me about the Airstrike guys. I think unless I'm fighting an aggro mirror match, which I do have a recording of that I'll be sharing later, they live longer than I'd expect. There is my scrapped action. I don't think against this deck I want to be using Peace Through Tyranny. I play a Bashing Shield to scrap Red Alert's armor, and then I go ahead and Reckless Charge. So I'm swinging 7 here, and I'm swinging into Red Alert, and I go ahead and kill Red Alert. I was thinking about there, if I had played a weapon, I would have Reckless Charge and killed Ratchet right away. but I'm perfectly fine with a Red Alert kill. I don't think I'm in danger of losing an Airstrike Patrol member this turn. My opponent plays Pep Talk to draw. I think he's fishing for something. Probably not a security checkpoint, since he knows that I don't have a lot of upgrades in hand right now. Well, there's a Noble's Blaster and Prowl going in. Yeah, so here Nightflight will die, which, you know, 7 Pierce 2 kills Nightflight no matter what. So Nightflight is gone. But I think I'm still sitting very pretty. I'm debating the reprocess. I don't see a force field or anything yet. Go ahead and flip Springer, scrap my improvised shield, build my hand up more. There's a grenade launcher, and there is a focus fire on Tailwind, and I'm hoping I can clean up this game on this wheel swing. So Tailwind is going to go first into Ratchet with bold 6. And yeah, I think I can adjust my camera a little bit. Obviously, you can see kind of the table's not centered. So next episode, not next episode, but next time I record, I'll make sure it's centered. There is 15 damage coming into Ratchet. He is gone. And let's see if Springer with a grenade launcher can get into Prowl to kill him. Yeah, I think, unfortunately, right, the healing decks, because they're playing more off-color pips, I think unless they're also pretty tough, they just can't compete with the damage output of an aggro deck. So at 1 health, I think in general I'd go to game 2, unless I've got some crazy combo, but I don't think a healing deck operates kind of on that axis. So my opponent is trying to stall here. They go ahead and add 2 to their HP, swinging in a Springer, which they don't do enough damage to kill. And then my response will be winning game 1. I mean, they flip a piece through Tyranny, right? That's a card I don't think I would include in a healing deck. So I draw, flip Springer, scrap an action, draw 2, and here I think I'm just thinking, is there any chance that I don't get there? Sturdy Javelin, go ahead and scrap the Javelin to do 2 damage, bring him back to 1, swinging with 6 to kill. And that's it. Okay, we're going to go to game 2. I think we chat in between games for a good bit, so I'm going to go ahead and cut now and come back in a game 2. All right, we're back with game 2. My opponent has chosen for me to go first, which makes sense since without a weapon or a pump action of any sort, Nightflight isn't going to kill someone right away. So something like this, like, I think unless they're playing a lot more blue and a lot more tough, there's just not enough healing in the game to compete with straight aggro like I'm playing. In terms of my valid targets, I think there's no real threat across the table. Ratchet is the most synergistic character, so that's who I start focusing on, especially since he conveniently has the lowest defense. He already puts Medic into my opponent's hand at the start of the game, but that's okay. I go Nightflight into Ratchet with 7 attack. He blocks 1 of it, taking 6 damage. I think this game plays out much like the first one. So now they've got options. Obviously, they're deciding whether they want to play an action or an upgrade. And he goes ahead and plays a force field on Ratchet. He plays the medic, but on your first turn, you cannot play an action and an upgrade. You have to play one or the other. That's a misplay. Okay, there, we caught it. So he just plays the force field. This is my first paper game of 2020, so this is me brushing the cobwebs off a little bit. He goes Prowl into Nightflight without any sort of weapon. Nightflight lives. He only takes 5. I flip Springer. I scrap a Reckless Charge to draw 2. And then I think I can kill Prowl here with a proper pump. So there's a backup beam on Stormcloud. And let's see if I've got an... Obviously, I scrapped a Reckless Charge. Oh, I play a Matrix. So obviously, that's an illegal move. That's a misplay on my part. You can't play 2 upgrades in a turn without some sort of ability or other card played. So it should be 12 damage, not 13 damage. He blocks 2 of it, taking 11. He should be at 10. I think in the end this doesn't matter, but I do recognize this misplay. Good thing I'm watching. It helps me catch these things. For some reason, I keep thinking backup beam is an action, and I don't know what in my brain makes that happen. I think maybe it's bold. Like, I'm used to weapons being static and bold, and actions giving you the bold, but whatever. That's clearly my mistake. So my opponent plays Brainstorm, and he goes ahead and heals to pump Ratchet up. He's also got a Noble's Blaster. So going after Stormcloud here makes sense because he'll definitely kill him. Stormcloud is very dead. And we'll see what my response is here. I think I play a Conversion Engine over my Matrix. That doesn't erase my mistake, but it kind of brings the board state almost right. Obviously, I'm 1 health ahead over what I should be. And there, at least I realized, hey, you dummy, don't play 2 upgrades on a turn without flipping Springer to the right mode. Oh, I think I'm talking with another table at this point. I go ahead and scrap the backup beam to draw. And Springer, I wonder what other weapon I might have in my hand to make scrapping the backup beam worth it. Springer overkills Prowl. The Conversion Engine allows Springer to flip back. I scrap my Wedge attack to draw 2, or Wedge formation to draw 2 more, and I think Springer can go off next turn now. A Grenade Launcher on Red Alert, and he is swinging Red Alert in. It's unfortunate, right? I don't know that I'd play the Grenade Launcher on this turn, because you're not killing Springer, and you can kill Nightflight without it. Yeah, just swing Red Alert in to kill Nightflight, and then save the Grenade Launcher to try and kill Tailwind. And I do have 8 cards in hand, so I can go ahead and flip Springer into bot mode. Now I can play an action and an upgrade as a result of flipping him. So I supercharge Tailwind. Springer is tapped because he did attack. Play a Bashing Shield on Tailwind to get rid of the force field. Play an Enforcement Batons. That gets rid of the Noble's Blaster, but it's really, I guess it's the only weapon I had to play. And I supercharge Tailwind again. Go ahead and swing in a Ratchet, and with Bolt 6, Tailwind should be killing Ratchet. Yeah, there's like a lot of whites and off colors in this heal deck. I don't know that I'd build it that way. And there is 15 into Ratchet. Ratchet is very dead. And I mean, that to me, that's match because Springer and Tailwind have full health. Conversion Engine lets me flip. I was deciding which mode I want to flip to. I don't scrap anything, but just get him ready to flip to the right mode next turn. Like it's closer than game 1, just in terms of cards on the field, characters on the field, but with my characters having as much health as they do and swinging as hard as they do, I don't think there's much that can be done by my opponent at this point, unfortunately. Go ahead and flip Springer, get rid of Reprocess, because I do not care about scrapping Enforcement Batons. Grenade Launcher on Springer, and Focus Fire to win game 2. And that's my first match of 2020. So Springer and Airstrike Patrol, a lot of fun. Thanks for sharing the match with me, guys. I'll catch you guys later, and hopefully in person as we get into the 2020 competitive season. Have a great day, everyone. See you guys.